Superstar Mariah Carey is back with her 2003 album, and the title says it all. The Remixes gives her fans a remixed look at some of the classics, including Mariah's various hip-hop hookups with everyone from P. Diddy to Jay-Z to Missy Elliott. Collaborations, according to Mariah, that just happened naturally.
Every collaboration that I've ever done has just been organic. It hasn't been like a calculated, ooh, this person's hot right now, let's do something together.
Jump, jump, you do the stomp.
It's been just a natural thing. Sometimes it's just been like people that I've become friends with that I've said, let's work together. You know what I mean? And it's worked out.
But back in 1999, after the mega success of albums like Daydream and Butterfly, Mariah Carey had already cemented her place as one of the biggest pop stars on the planet.
And she won't stop.
And despite her record company's disapproval, she continued to masterfully mix her R&B flavored pop with the raw sounds of hip-hop, keeping her loyal fans happy and attracting new followers every day. For the first time in her life, the world was getting to know the real Mariah, one who had shed the restraints and garments of her past and was ready to face the future on her own terms. 1999 found Miss Carey concentrating on her new feature film project. But when that project was delayed, she just headed right back into her home away from home, the recording studio.
I had done Heartbreaker for a movie that's been in development for me for a while, and it's called All That Glitters. And then the movie was pushed back, and I was working on other songs for the movie. And, you know, we said, let's just finish the record and put it out.
Shop with Jay, play box with Jay. She wanna pillow fight in the middle of the night. She wanna drive my Benz with 5 of her friends. She wanna creep past the block, spying again. She wanna.
I got Jay-Z, like, you know, one of the hottest rappers ever on this song. And, you know, we're gonna do this remix, and we have the Brat and Missy Elliott, and we have this really amazing thing going on.
Guess who's back in the
Mariah's new single broke more than just hearts. It also broke the bank. The Heartbreaker video, at a whopping $2.5 million, was one of the most expensive music videos ever made.
The Heartbreaker video was a big deal. It was just a lot of fun. She has this really sexy look. That's when she started wearing the jeans with the waistband cut out. She looks a little bit more voluptuous now, and she's dancing around, and then she's at the movies with the boyfriend. It's just a really great video.
Being even in the ballpark with the Beatles for anything is incredible. You know, beating them at something is, forget about it. I mean, it just doesn't happen.
right from the start, you go and break my heart. Give me your love. I'ma be here night after night to feel your love and arms around me, baby. You make it alright.
From December 1999 to May 2000, Mariah went on an award-winning spree, pocketing 3 very significant honors.
Here is the Billboard Artist of the Decade, Miss Mariah Carey. I'm proud to present the American Music Award of Achievement to Mariah Carey.
The Millennium Pop Female Artist Award goes to Mariah Carey.
Forget the image, forget the ensembles, forget the rumors, forget the short skirts, big hair, whatever. I owe this to the fans. And you know, like, I never really imagined that it could get to this level. I mean, who's gonna think it could get to this level?
To be receiving the award for Artist of the Millennium, hello. That period of time was really incredible, and it still is when I look at my award case, you know, just to feel that kind of validation.
It's astonishing if you think about it. By the time she was 30, this woman was Artist of the Decade, and that's not something that every superstar does.
I love you, and I always, always will.
But despite the critical accolades and commercial success, Mariah's deteriorating relationship with her record company remained a black cloud over her soaring career.
They can try, but they can't take that away from me.
It's not about me being like, oh,
well, screw the past, and oh, aren't I wounded? I think it was time that everybody started fresh and moved on, and I hope that they share my attitude in that.
And by spring of 2001, the singer and her label had parted ways.
I'm so happy to be, with Virgin, and we're all kind of plowing into this and going into it together. I mean, they've been really great sports to even attempt this.
But in no time, the wooing was over and the pressure to produce was on. So Mariah got back to work putting the finishing touches on her movie and soundtrack project, now retitled Glitter.
Loverboy is the first single from my album Glitter, which is also my first starring role in a movie.
When I first saw Mariah, she was dressed like some pastor's wife from the Midwest. She was very conservative. Well, Mariah, I don't even think she shops for clothes now. Just, here's a napkin, give me that, that'll work.
But Loverboy didn't work for the fans, and with the full Glitter soundtrack and film looming ahead, this was not a good sign.
This movie is a big step for her. It's not going to be something that people can ignore, and if she's not happy with it, she can brush aside. So it is a risk and a gamble for her, but it's one that I think she's been preparing for.
With me till the bitter end.
I was working about 21-hour days for 2 months straight and without a break.
She would fly in on our plane, we'd meet her at the studio, we'd crank out a song or two, she'd hop on the plane at 6 in the morning and go off to the next place. I'd never seen anything like it in my life. We call it Hurricane Mariah.
On the night of July 25th, Mariah checked herself into a hospital for exhaustion.
And be brave enough to love again.
I think with Mariah, it's been a very long, slow build of just unbelievable pressure. Doing the movie and another album. I think it was maybe 10 years coming, and finally everything coalesced, and that was it. She lost it.
I've always had this work ethic, which has been really a lot of pressure that I put on myself. I had to keep that up. I wanted to keep up the success level. I didn't want to stop. And, finally my body was just like, good night.
Just when things couldn't get any worse, Mariah and her label parted ways, with Virgin shelling out $28 million to the megastar. Mariah may have been at a low point, but this was one superstar who knew the formula for success too well to be down for too long.